actually came to my attention a few days ago as India was preparing for Ramadan. As many of you maybe do or don't know, Ramadan is the biggest holiday celebrated by usually Muslims, and it's usually 1 month long where they just do nothing, but they celebrate and they go to mosque and everything else, but they don't work, they kind of praise. As it is a long holiday and with a lockdown, I was curious to how they were going to handle self-distancing and such. So this comes from Malaysia, and this is what their head guy says. Johor Sutwan wants all mosque activities to be postponed until April 28th. Keep in mind, a mosque is like a church, but again, for Muslims. Johab Mubarhad Islam, whatever, I can't pronounce his name, has decreed that prayers and activities at all mosques and saras in the state be postponed till the 28th. Personally, I think he's weak-minded because we just saw all the Christian churches in Seoul on Easter celebrate with their implementing self-distancing with those drive-through masses and like one person for every 3 pews. But hey, no one ever could make a strong Islamic, I guess. All those who are involved in mosque and surah management, such as the committee members of all the Muslims in the state, should heed to the instruction, said the joint statement by the Muslim leaders. There we go, like is their name, and then it goes on, all forms of community activities within the premises, including cooking or giving balar lamark, I guess that's their way of tiding, were also prohibited in the statement said. All gatherings for religious talk and lessons will also be postponed as well. Earlier, health and environment committees said that they decided not to hold Ramadan Bazaar this year in light of the pandemic. This is in line with the federal government's advice on the matter, and the decision is made to stop the spread of the outbreak. Now, I understand that like places like India, Malaysia, they're more highly concentrated. So, but then again, Seoul is the most concentrated place in Korea, and they held mass on Easter. This is in line with the federal government's advice to manner of the decision made to stop the spread of. Okay, so basically what he says, he urges traders to conduct their business online. Okay, so online selling. This is a chance for business owners to venture into a vast online market. He also previously urged authorities not to hold Ramadan due to the outbreak. You know, I actually had it was funny. I had, in my online MMO days, I had this friend, and he celebrated Ramadan. And we'd always, Final Fantasy 11 is a game that you usually have to have a group of people, so usually 6. And he was always the tank, like, whatever. So it'd be funny because we'd usually go out, fight monsters, and then you repeat it. But after every monster during Ramadan, he's like, okay, we spent 15, 20 minutes. I have to go and pray now. I'll be back. So we'd sit and wait for 15, 20 minutes. Then he'd come back and he'd do one more round, and then he'd go away and come back. So yeah, this article makes me think of him. All right. If we don't follow and ignore the movement, the MCO, the virus will spread and further strain the resources of our healthcare system, putting the healthcare workers and the frontline workers in jeopardy. Yeah. So anyway, that's what is going to happen. And earlier, they also told people that they should stock up on food that are like non-perishables before the 24th, because that's when Ramadan starts. We'll start on the 24th and it'll go 1 month long. So they want everybody to buy their perishables, non-perishables, for the whole month before this happens. So my question is, do you celebrate Ramadan? What's it like? What is it like, and how are things going to be different for you this year? I personally have never celebrated it, but I'd love to hear your past experiences or what you will do this year. Leave your likes, comments, subscribe below. Hi. The small clip you saw was brought to you by Loyal World News. If you like what you saw, you should subscribe and look up my daily Loyal World News report for its full version. If you don't want to watch it on YouTube, prefer to be on the road, I also have a podcast in every full-length video I put up.